Hello everybody, today is the 15th of February 2018 and I found myself forced to do another video on the Antidetect 7.3 cracked because it seems that YouTube has deleted my previous video, the reason being use of improper language or offensive language, so that's what it is. They think I might have offended somebody with my language, maybe. So this is why I'm doing this next video now. I'm also glad I have to do another video because there's have been some major updates on this product and I had to work on it again. So what I have here on my desktop are actually both versions, the 7.1 R updated with 4024 configurations now, which imagine that's $12,000 worth of configurations. And also the 7.3 updated, which now has the geolocation update. I'm also going to present a new software that I cracked, which is called Link and Sphere, and I'm going to present that in the next video after this one. I'm going to make a different video. So let's start with this update on Antidetect now. When you get the Antidetect, this is a 7.1 R, for example, you get it with 4024 configuration, and basically that's the real deal that you make here, because to buy that many configuration would cost you about $12,000 because it's $3 a configuration, and you need the configuration because this is what makes the Antidetect actually so special. These configurations are actually instances of different computers of one stage of in their evolution. So basically it freezes that exact moment from a certain PC and that configuration that it has in that moment, and then you can use that configuration apart from whatever you have on your computer won't be seen. So as long as you are within the Antidetect configuration, you're going to have those JavaScript window, Canva fingerprint, etc. So you won't be the browser won't be able to notice that you're actually on the same computer. So if you change configuration, or if you open the Antidetect 10 times with the same configuration, would create 10 profiles, each one having a unique fingerprint, and you won't be able to, they won't be able to detect you as being from the same computer. Now, I actually sorted the configuration. I have 3,531 in this folder, like this. You can count them like this. You have 3,556 folders, which means that's how many configurations are here. And I'm going to scroll on them like this, so you can see that there are many. Okay, you have 297 here, which is the first configuration that I actually sold with this version. You still have those, and you have 196 which come by default with the 7.3, which are, well, so you have a total with the ones that you have here. So here I selected just a few of the configurations, because what happens, you're going to see now, I put only 371 here in the configs folder. So you have configurations here, here, and here, and this is the 7.3, the same thing, the same folders, the same configurations, right? In both Antidetects. And in the configs folder, you have 371. Just I chose only a small number, and I'm going to show you why. Because when you actually open the program for the first time, this one or this one, what it does, for example, sorry, you have to open it as administrator. What it does, for example, for the 7.3 and the 7.1, what it does, it takes some time to send this configs folder and the crack to the temporary folder where you can put. That's why it took so long for the product to load, because basically it had to send all these configurations. So for the Antidetect 7.1 R, the password is, you just browse to the Antidetect 7.1r.cc folder, and you browse and you click open and you input the password, which is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and now you've entered the product. It only sees these configurations that you have in this folder named configs. So if you name this one configs, it will see those. If you name this one just configs, it will see those. If you want to change and use only 3 or 2, 10 configs, you simply put something in front here, let's say X, and you will no longer see this one. But it's not that simple. So the 7.1R cracked has Firefox containers from 4.1 to 4.8. Okay, has the WebRTC option. You can input here the WebRTC that you want. Change the language to whatever you want. Change the time zone. For example, right now we are on Pacific Standard Time. If I put here set TZ, it will change to Alabama. Okay, so it changes to Alabama. If I put California, it changes to California. If you can see here, I'm going to do this again. So I put Alabama, set TZ. It changes 7:18 p.m. and then I put California, which is Pacific Standard Time, and it changes 5:18 p.m. So this is the you already know this one, this version, and a lot of people have this version for free on the internet. Now I did place this a long time ago free on the internet, but there are also viruses out there, so you have to be careful when you actually download whatever you download. But the thing is, you're gonna find it out there with 6 configs or 20 configs, and it's worth nothing, guys. I mean, if you don't have the configurations, you just have a gun with no bullets. Okay, there's a reason why 4,000 configuration costs $12,000, because they must be worth something, right? You have to think about that. So let's say, for example, this is the IP of my computer with the 7.1. What you do is you copy this, okay? You put this on the WebRTC and you put the WebRTC that you want, okay? You can be sure that you put the language that you want, like, or you leave it like this, see whatever configuration that computer has. So it has only 4 versions of Flash, but they are actually updated. This is not the 2.2 version, it's actually the 2.7. This guy has 2.2 because I have updated. I put the Flash's versions from this one to this one, okay? So they're actually newer, so it works much better with those now. So the way the 7.1 opens, it opens like this, the browser, and installs the Antidetect, and you have this WebRTC, etc. And because the configurations are new, etc., and much stronger than before with this update, with the Flash update, it's gonna give you 100%, 99% of the times a very good configuration. It's going to have a unique fingerprint. Let me show you right here. This is the fingerprint that it gives you. For example, you're not going to find a duplicate. And the Antidetect 7.1, look, no, sorry, canvas. I'm give you here that the fingerprint is 100% unique. And what it does now, when you open this, it has created this browser in the temporary folder. So what you need to do is go to the temporary folder, users, your user, app data. You have to be sure that you have set up to see the hidden folders, because this is a hidden folder. Local temp, and in the temporary folder, well, you see it sends the crack here, okay? It sends the overrider here as well. And it creates folders in this format. So this folder right here, if you click on it and save it here, you can close the Antidetect, okay, boom, and you will see that this is the same configuration that was open earlier. So you can find it in the temporary folder. You can use it as a profile that saves cookies and everything. So it has the Antidetect and every other, all the features that you saw earlier. So it's a macOS with Chrome 550, etc. It has all the details. That configuration, it can be saved. This is how you save the configuration. You can create profiles, and I've explained my other videos, and you have to go on my website to see more videos what you can do with the saved configurations. Now this was the Antidetect 7.1. The 7.3, the newer version, what is much stronger, okay? And it has this option. When you open it for the first time and you go to the folder where the Antidetect 7.3 CC is located, you can click on remember this choice, right? So once you do that, look, I just opened. Look at this this folder right now. It has one from here to here. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things, right? Now check what happens when I open it for the first time. The password is www.antidetect.org. Okay, www.antidetect.org. I've opened it before on my computer, so it retains this cookies, etc. But I try to clean it a little bit to show how it does from the first time. So you click OK, and it has created a folder here called settings AD. Okay, this means you will save these features, and you will no longer need, when you open the next time, it will just open directly. I'm going to show you right after this. So it does that, and then it has a lot of different options that the other one didn't have. So let me just choose the configuration. Okay, I'm going to choose let's say a Chrome, which is actually a Chrome operating system. Okay, it has this option here. One is to save the profiles in the temporary folder, just like the Antidetect 7.1. Second one is to save it in, it creates a folder here called My Browser and auto name them. And third, create a folder called My Browser and ask each time to name each profile, so you can name it manually. Okay, so if you put, I'm going to choose this one, the second, to create a folder called My Browsers and auto name them. Okay, I chose this. As you can see, this this Antidetect has the version to check the WebRTC automatically. So I click on auto check, and it will give me the WebRTC automatically. That's the moment. It crashes. It just crashed, it seems. The program just, so look, now when I opened it again, because I chose to remember these options, it gave me this screen directly like this. Okay, let me just auto check the IP once more. What is going on? Maybe it's because of my VPN. Just a moment. I don't know why it gives me this. It shouldn't give me this. Just a moment. Maybe I made some mistake when I copied it to my desktop. Maybe I didn't copy all the folders. Look, because when I already had it on my desktop. Maybe when I copied the version on my folder, it did that. So it is possible. Okay, so this is how you auto check. You have this save it automatic into my browsers. Yes, it seems that that's what happened. So you have the auto check version. Let me choose the Chrome browser. Chrome operating system. You have the language, the same thing. You have the set TZ automatically. Look, I'm gonna set. Let me see what IP is gonna give me. Boom. United States. Auto check the IP again. So you have the auto check option. Well, it's something, you're more fancy like this. Not that you can't actually check it. You have the input language automatically, input any language that you want. And you have the set TZ. Look at the time zone. Now it's California 5:26 p.m. Now set time zone. It changed the time zone. Set time zone. Okay. Let's put California back again. Set TZ. 526 again. So it has this option just like the 7.3. It has a container from 5.1 to 5.5. It has 8 different versions of Flash. These 4 are the one that the 7.3 has, and this one has 2.3, 2.5, 2.6, and 2.7, which is much better. And you have this geolocation update now, that basically you can put any location that you want in the browser, so you can make it look that you're from that location. All websites that you basically, if you go on a website that requires you to make a payment with your credit card, if you put your billing address, it will actually be seen from that way. So we'll be seeing you as being in that specific location where your billing address is located. So I'm going to show you how that is done. Let's say let's choose an address randomly, okay, from Google, and that's very important to have this feature, in my opinion. Okay, it gives you that location. Let's say San Francisco apartments for rent. Okay, I'm gonna just choose whatever I find here. Access denied. Why is that? It's maybe my VPN gives me that. You just find a different address. It's a Hotspot Shield VPN. I have more than one VPN services on my computer, but this one is really fast, guys. Let me give you a speed test. If you have the Hotspot Shield with the booster, speed booster, basically normally on my computer I should have about 100 the speed, and now this one, it increases the speed a little bit. But if you choose a European server, anyway, I shouldn't have that much. I only have like 100 megabytes of download on my computer. Now I'm already at 160, 159. I mean, I don't have that much. Okay, normally with my um, without any VPN, I should have less than 100, and now I have 159. Let me show you, for example, like this. Let me show you this. If I change it to, say, European server, okay, like for example this, United Kingdom, check this out. Normally without VPN, that's why I use this Hotspot Shield. It increases my strength. Normally with this one here, I should have only without anything, I should have only 100, right? 100 download speed. Let's check it out with this European server. I believe it gives me about 300, 350, which is a lot. I mean, come on. It triples my speed. That's if you want to, use a fast server. I don't know what just happened. I stopped. Let me refresh the page and do it once more. Come on. I'm wasting time. Whatever. I don't know why it's not working right now. But that was the reason that it has a lot of IPs and you have to find the right IP. So maybe some websites are simply blocked because of this IP. So I'm going to choose an IP from California by disconnecting and connecting. Okay. Auto check again so I can find the right IP here. Okay, it gave me this right IP. So I have the geolocation and we chose an address from California, right? So I can input this address. Get this. Okay, I want to make sure that the address is correct. It is correct. What you do is you go on latitude and longitude, latlong.net, I believe. Okay. You put the address here. Let's say this is your billing address, okay, and you want to input that specific location. You have longitude, and you put here longitude, and then you have latitude, and you put here latitude. You check the box for the location. I believe that yes, the browser is already US, so I'm not gonna input the language US. Only if I want to change language from Spanish, French, English, Australia English, Great Britain, then you can do that. Okay, so anything else doesn't need to. I've chose the option to for it to create an my browsers here, a folder, and that's what is gonna happen. So Let me go. No. What is the Antidetect? 7.3 here. So you're gonna see now creating this folder, my browsers. Look, I'm gonna open it and it's gonna create this folder, my browser. You see, it has created this folder, and this is where it saves the profiles and auto name them because that's the option that I chose. Okay, it doesn't ask to install anything. It just installs the Antidetect directly, and as you can see, it has another field here, which is the geolocation. So now, because this new flash versions, if you check the flash, it's going to give you an anonymity 90%. Okay, so look, you have 10% here, flash enabled. It doesn't mean that you're a risk, but it seems like if you have the flash enabled, hackers can actually access your web camera and stuff on your computer. So that's why a website like this, which is made to give you the security risks, it gives you 90%. So that's a simple way to fix this. Okay, you choose. So this is the browser that actually has those features, including the flash. Okay, I'm not gonna look. Okay, I'm not even gonna change the configuration. All I'm gonna do is do this: uncheck the flash if you want 100%, and open it again. It will create a different folder. Okay, I don't know which one is it. Oh, this one is the 4. Okay, which now you will not have the flash installed, so it will give you 100% look automatically. Simple as that. Okay, if you want to see the green thing here, if you like that so much, which once you understand what that's about, it's not going to be a real problem. So you're in California, and then you just go on the browser links page, and if you go on geolocation, it will give you this address that we chose earlier, 1600 15th Street, San Francisco, California 94103. Okay, 1600 Street, San Francisco 94103. This is the same address that we chose from the internet. Okay, look, compare it here. Okay, this is going to be seen. Okay. So basically, we have a browser here that has this address. Okay, and has these specific features. Now you can simply name it here. I don't know, name it just like the location. Okay, that's. I'm going to give you examples. You know that you have here a Chrome OS systems that, look, I name it like this. Okay, you can take it from here and put it on your computer. Okay, and it has a specific fingerprint. I'm going to close this one. Let me just show you. This has a specific fingerprint, has a specific location. They've verified both. Has a specific JavaScript, etc. So the Canva fingerprint will give you the unique signature, which is 38 C for Charlie, 72 B for Bravo, 6 C for Charlie. Okay. It doesn't have Flash installed, so it's going to give you 100% if you go here. Just show you that as well. Is the Chrome OS system with the Chrome 6.3.0 installed, etc. Okay, has a specific Windows size, etc. And also it has this specific location that will now never leave this browser. So this browser is located here. So for every website and the website, when you actually need to pay with a credit card, they all check your location. So they will check the location and see that the location is the actual billing address. But that's a plus. Okay, that's a plus. For just use your imagination and you'll see why that's a plus. Okay, that's a lot actually. Okay, so you have all this. So if you check the let me just go on the Canva fingerprint. Let's repeat this. So I have 38C, 72B, 6C. Now this is the one that has no flash. Now if you go here and just go on the other one that we left here, which had the flash, you will see just because you open it through Antidetect, it has created a fingerprint for this one as well, which is different than the other one. So it creates every profile that is created. Now, once the profile is created, it has this fingerprint. It's not going to lose the fingerprint. Okay, it's not going to change. But if you just open the same configuration through Antidetect, you will create each browser with a unique fingerprint. So this one here has E43B2798. Let me refresh it, so just show you that it doesn't change. E43B2798. Refresh it once more. E43B2798. The location is the same one because we have input the same location. Just go on geolocation, you see the 160 15th Street, San Francisco, California. Okay, and it has Flash installed. And this one, the one that we open the same time, the same configuration, but we just open it in a different instance with the same program. This one has a different kind of program, so this is a different computer all over again. Just to show you that that's exactly what happens. So this one has a unique fingerprint, which is 38C72B6C, and it never changes. Okay, it creates not noise, not hearing, no, it's actual fingerprint. Now you can install other add-ons here, but it won't make a difference. Those are things that spoof the fingerprint, creates a noise, if you know what that means. But no, this is the real fingerprint that is going. This can be used as a specific computer. It won't be seen that you're on your computer. It's the program is server side. You can read about that as well on the original website. So, and you have, guys, you have 4,000 of this fingerprint of these no fingerprints, these configurations. 4,000. This is the configurations only are worth $12,000. Okay, it's not a joke. That's how many I bought because that's how many customers I had. Okay, along a period of time. So I permitted myself to buy this many configurations. So think about that. And the thing I'm going to present. So I just forgot about this one. So depending on what type of configuration you have on your computer, you have these two things here. This are Microsoft redistributor. You can just simply, if you don't trust these programs, you simply go on Google. I don't actually use Google. I use a different search engine called DuckDuckGo.com, and it's called Microsoft Visual CC Plus 2015 Redistributable Update. So basically, you download it from here, and you download the version that works for your computer. So when you go here, you have the 64 bits and 86, which means 32 bits, depending on how many bits you have on what type of Windows version you have. You choose one of these, and that's it. Okay. You install this first, and then you can run this this Antidetect. Make sure you run as administrator, and if you click on this, it will remember everything. Okay. And that's how it works. No, there's something with this one. I didn't copy the whole program here. That's what happened. I didn't copy the whole program on my desktop, but I have it here. And you have to, best thing to do if you want to copy the program from one place to another, and let's try to do that, okay, to be sure. You have to archive it, okay? This way you make sure that you don't do any mistakes. For example, look, if you copy it without archiving it first, it is possible that you misplace some of the elements of the program, and you give it this error like you gave me here. So let me delete this. Okay, I'm gonna leave and I'm also gonna open it in a different instance on a virtual machine. That's the advantage of having a crack tool. You can basically open it on an unlimited number of PCs. It doesn't really matter how many you have. So if you want to use it on your PC and your virtual machine, you have to understand if you have a license and it is licensed to your computer, you will only work on your computer because this program license reads the hardware, the computer hardware ID. So any virtual machine has a different hardware ID. Is seen has a different operating system, a different computer, so you won't be able to do that. So you can only use it on one computer. And also it only works on Windows and not Mac OS. I'm gonna show you a different program that works on Mac OS. I'm gonna make a comparison. My preferred tool is Antidetect for in terms of detection. Definitely the best one out there. There are only two others that were made. One was Fox, but it's not updated, etc. So look, now that I've archived here, I just click extract here, and it won't give me those errors that it gave me earlier, because those errors are actually because I copied without doing this process first, and I'm sure I missed something. So now when you do this, it shouldn't give you any more problems. Okay. Gave me that error for some reason. I don't know what. See, now it doesn't give me that error because I copied everything. So you have to be sure when you copy that you use all this. You use an archiver like WinRAR, okay, just to make sure. I mean, the program is large. You might miss something when you copy. When you copy large files from one place to another, you might miss something. Okay, so make sure that you do this process. You turn into an archive, and that's it. So let me just show you. Same program here. I'm actually having it. I have it on this virtual machine, I believe, but I'm not sure. Well, I had an update here, but let me just use this one. Okay, the same one from here. Okay, you archive it, and this way you don't have any problems, any issues of any sort. You're sure, you're 100% sure. So this is the advantage of having a crack tool. Now you can put it on your computer, your friend's computer, your wife's computer, your, I don't know, work computer. It doesn't really matter. Okay, you can use it on as many PCs as you want, and you have configurations worth $12,000. I mean, just think about that only. Okay, even if you buy a license, which is, it's a good thing, you can buy a license, and these guys work their work is worth money, and a license is not that expensive. But you're still gonna have to buy configurations. Okay, and believe me, guys, $12,000 is a lot of money to pay for 4,000 configurations. So uh, opens the same way, but look, because I had it installed here, it sees the path to the different to the other one, so I gotta have to browse to here and open this one. Okay, that was, you actually seen this one because it was already here. So there you have it. Okay, that's the advantage of having a crack tool. Okay, I'm just gonna shut this down. So once again, this was a presentation for the 7.3 because they deleted my video. I hope I've explained to you guys what this new update with the geolocation is. I have other videos on my websites, so if you don't know my websites, you have, if you go on blazecracker.com, it will redirect you to v4vendettanews.com, which is my main website. And if you want to see the tools that I have for sale, all you have to do is go on Tools Shop, okay, and literally register. If you don't have an account, you go here, click register. Let's register an account. Test this stuff. I have a catch-all email, so I'm gonna do this at blazecracker.com. You sign up, and it will automatically log you in to your account. Make sure you use a real email so you can receive the updates. And then you go on Tool Shop, and you have all the tools here. Okay, all the tools here. Okay. You also go on Antidetect.biz, which is also my website, and you have the Antidetect 7.3. Look, this is the video they have deleted, but it still shows here temporarily. Okay, guys. No, look, this one, they have deleted this one, but you have this one with the updates. Okay, you have the 7.3 here, and you have a pack that includes all the tools here, all of them in one single pack here. You have the same ones here, so it's basically the same thing. You have more options here, actually. And I'm gonna put this lake and spear cracked today as well. So there you have it, guys. The 7.3 cracked and the 7.1. Let me see if I can open both at one time. Well, it seems I can. So you have the 7.3 and the 7.1, and if you purchase the 7.3, just so you know, you get both. Okay, so if you purchase the 7.3 from me with 4024 configuration, you get this one as well with the same number of configurations. So you get both this. Not that you need both, but you know, you want to brag to your friends that you have both versions, you're going to get both versions. So for when you actually buy the 7.3 from me with 4000 configuration, what you get this one and this one. Okay, both of them. Okay, both of them, just like you see here. So you're going to have them both. So this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and you subscribe to my channel for more videos of this sort. Thank you.